Okay, so everybody's been waiting on it. We clearly have a homeless problem in LA and in Chatsworth. And, you know, there's some debate over as to what's homeless and what's transient, and if you all know the difference. And you know, everybody has these grandiose ideas on how to fix it. What is your fix? We'll start with you, May. Right.
I think that it's important not to just
Could you speak
push
louder?
out. I think that it's important to find a real solution for the homeless problem and the transient problem.
You need to yell because you have a soft voice.
I think it's really important to find a real solution for the homelessness crisis and not just push it to other parts of the city and with only using one solution like the signs for unhitched trailers. And I think that reaching out more to the homeless people and working with them more and actually finding concrete solutions instead of just pushing it away until it comes back is important.
Hi, I'm Marina Mackey. I wish there weren't any homeless, but unfortunately there are. And with the homeless, yes, there's a lot of places. You got Hope of the Valley and things. I know they're going through a transition and everything. There's not enough resources out there. It's not because of us. I mean, hell, if we could all put in money, we would do it. But it's coming from higher ups. And yeah, we just need more places for the homeless to go to give them a second chance. And some of them can't help it, whether they lost their home because work or this or that or bills or anything. Yeah, those people break my heart, and those people I love to help, and I have. For the transients, yeah, those are the ones that fly by here and there, and it's like, some of them are good, some of them are on drugs, but you know what? You try and reach them, and if you do, yay, and try to get them the help they can, and that's the only thing we can keep doing.
Hi, Spencer Goldbeck. You know, my whole platform is built on, you know, dealing with the homeless problem here in Chatsworth. I talked about my safe needle disposal boxes, and I talked about working with LAHOP. I think that Chatsworth should come first, though, and when I see these posts on Facebook, you know, needle of the day and all this sort of thing, it makes, you know, it's tragic, because this is my town at the end of the day. And, you know, children are curious, right? I'm sure a lot of you have kids. And if they could walk down the street and pick one of those and prick themselves and possibly contract an incurable disease, that would just be heartbreaking. So my, you know, solution for homelessness is, let's help the ones, you know, that we can get off the street, but let's also, you know, help ourselves a little bit. Thank you.
Steve Columbus. So, you know, we've talked a lot about homelessness tonight. Well, what are you gonna really do about it? Well, I don't know if this is a great idea or not. I've been thinking about it for a couple of years. But if you can focus all the city, county, state, church, charitable organizations, federal, into safety zones. That's one of the biggest things that homeless people face is danger from other homeless people, from just people wanting to pick on them. You give them, say, a underused industrial area, create a safe environment. It's got security, food, water, shelter. You can focus the city, like I said, all the governmental aid agencies to that spot, including the VA, because a lot of homeless people, unfortunately, are veterans. So that would be something I think that would really help, and you concentrate all our energy into that. And if they don't want to go, then we deal with it with the laws we have on the books.
Mark Cox, and I chair the homeless solution, and I believe that, I can tell you this, Chatsworth has a real heart for the homeless, not so much the transient drug addicts. And this is the thing we need to look at. My heart is huge. I've seen this whole community open up to people that really need it. I'm very connected with Freedom Church. I see Richard was here tonight, where we can send people that really need drug counseling, everything, that kind of thing. That's not my forte. That's their forte, and that's the solution that we go to. But I'll tell you this: I'm all about helping those that need help, but I am not about the infested ones that are the criminal element that come in and prey on the weak, the women, and the children in this community. That I will not tolerate. And I do agree with these signs. I hate having them down the street, but thank God we do have them. Because that's the only thing that helps us not push them out, is to make us safe.
Thank you.
My name is Dorothy Allison, and I thought about it, there's a lot of, factories that are vacant. Maybe we could use some of them, put beds in there and put in some bathrooms and let them stay there, cause the good people, I don't wanna see them out in the cold, the little children, the women. I don't care about the druggies, and maybe we could find vacant, parking lots and let some of the vans, the vans park there, because I know people don't want them on the street, but where are they gonna go? They have nowhere to go. Not all of them are druggies, some of them are good people, and if we could just find a place for them to go at night, that would be great. Thank you.
I'm Renee Grace Rodriguez, number 4 on the ballot again, and I want to tell you, having lived on the streets and been a drug addict and an alcoholic, recovered now 25 years clean and sober, I'm 35 years off the street by God's grace and mercy. And I can tell you this right now, when you meet a person on the street, you don't know what they've walked through. You do not know the childhood trauma that I've been through, the PTSD I suffer, the mental health diagnoses that I've had to recover from. So you don't know what my path was like, and you don't know what the path is for any of these people. So the one thing I ask and urge all of you, don't judge first, house first. Housing has to come first, because I could not be consistent in therapy. I could not be consistent taking medication. I could not be consistent attending 12-step meetings, have a sponsor, until a judge gave me a voucher to sit in a hotel and said, come back in 30 days, and if you don't have a job, you're going to jail. And you can't put people in jail if you don't have the resources to give them that opportunity to get off their feet. Give them a choice. There's a carrot and a stick, and we need them both. Thank you.
I'm named Ryan Roberts, and I believe with the homelessness that one of the ways and the best way to help with the crisis of homelessness is rehab and recovery programs, because once they are stable and in job training programs as well, they can get a job and be productive citizens in the community, so that way they can get the things that they need in a way, and then be productive citizens in the community. Thank you.
Olga Alonso-Lito, number 7 in the ballot. My solution for the homeless, this is a problem that is not only in our community, Chatsworth, as you hear, the homeless go from one city to another to another. To me, I think is to have a conversation how all together can come and do this, maybe find a way to have a place where they can be built to have the people, because this is also not only problem about housing, it's also health issue, and that will concern everybody. I would think, work together with other neighbors, it will be a good solution, or start to think in a bigger picture, because this is in all San Fernando Valley, and it's not only Chatsworth. Thank you very much.
My name is Shekhar Chikalika, number 8 on your ballot. I don't believe homelessness issue is black and white. It's a lot of gray. As a council, we cannot control it. We cannot solve it. We can manage it, try to manage it. First of all, we have to distinguish between the homelessness, people who have lost their job, and people who are just drugs and don't need any help. And once we figure that out, we can focus on families who are homeless because they have lost their job and try to help them out. I think last year we had a proposal, a church was trying to help people like this. We can work with those churches like that to manage it and help them out. Again, it's not black and white, it's very gray, and we have to manage it, figure it out somehow. Thank you.
James Yeager, I think we should show some kindness and some consideration for people in the position they've been put into. And I think we could do that by helping them and going down to the city council's office downtown, the mayor's office, and hammering them with what resources they have to put them out there and start sharing what they got and what they could be using. And just understanding that situations happen, they come across, and you just got to deal with them, and that's the situations they're in. And anything that anyone can do out of the kindness of the heart is going to show them a little bit of bringing them up. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Vicki Briskman, and I don't think we're going to find a solution, but I think we have a homeless awareness committee, and that's what we need to do, educate the public to how to help, to what to do. I've worked with Pastor Coleman since he arrived in Chatsworth many years ago. I've gone down with him to his other church. I have fed homeless. I contribute financially. And I think education is a big part of it. We need to educate ourselves on how to help. It's small steps, informative steps that we can take to help these people. I don't think we have enough mental health, so I'd like to see trying to push more for mental health providers to come out to help. And that's what I think we can do, is small steps to help problems.
My name is Eugene Butler. I don't really have an answer to the homeless problem. However, I love the passion about it that everyone is showing. And I agree with Mr. Cox wholeheartedly. He almost said a statement that I would have said if I could have said it. And I think it's a question, but I also think any question eventually gets an answer. I think everybody in this room is working on that.
Name is Kamish Isola. Like the Chinese saying says, 1,000-mile journey starts with the first step. And we already started that. We talk about it, we have a committee, we go through the process. And also, it's a location. Chatsworth is the last city, community in the LA County. Like one of the stakeholders was saying earlier, people from Chatsworth, Simi Valley, the homeless people are dropped off here. And Orange Line, because of that I heard, you can sit in downtown LA, pay 25 cents for the bus, just come over here, just park yourself here. So what can we do? So we gotta find some solutions. Like I say, small steps, it takes time. Homelessness did not come overnight, it's a long process. It happened for different reasons. But we cannot just say, you're not here, get out of here. So we see students in our classroom, just because he has special needs, we can't just kick him out. You gotta work with them. And there's a way to work it out, and we can do it.
I'm Don Paul, and I agree with him. I like exactly what she says and what you said. Absolutely, Bubba. I don't have an answer. I don't know an answer. One thing that I think sociologically about a bunch of things, including